Wake up with Matt in the morning.
Oh hey, thanks for waking up with me. My name's Matt and this is Matt in the Morning. And today, guess what we got going on? Cheesecake, again. But not any old cheesecake. So the ingredients and directions are going to be identical to the last one we did, the chocolate cheesecake, except, oh man, I moved it. Except for the base of it, we're not using bittersweet chocolate chips. We're using Reese's peanut butter chips. We're still doing chocolate ganache on top. So let's see, graham cracker crust, peanut butter cheesecake filling, chocolate ganache. Sounds like a Reese's peanut butter cup in cheesecake form. I'm excited. Behind me, I got the double boiler going, melting those peanut butter chips. Below me, as you can see here in the GoPro, see here in the corner, I've already got the crust made. Because again, this is going to be identical to what we did last time. So I'm not going to do a 20-minute video on making a cheesecake. But I'll just tell you real quick. So the base of it is 12 graham crackers, half teaspoon of cinnamon, 5 tablespoons of melted butter, and quarter cup of brown sugar. I put that here in the KitchenAid mixer, mixed it up for a few minutes, poured it in, and then I just put my gloves on, flatten it out. Now, 9-inch springform pan, I put this on here just to doubly make sure it's waterproof. I don't want any chances of water getting into here because I'm gonna put it in a roasting pan, water up to about here-ish, and I'm putting it on the smoker with apple pellets at 300 degrees. Take about 3.5 hours. So that's what we're doing. Again, I've already got the crust and all that done and ready to go. Super simple. Directions and how to will be down in the description box. So if you're like, wait, what do we do? Just go right down there and check it out. So anyhow, here we go. I've got 3 bricks of butter, which is 24 ounces of butter. Cream cheese. This is cream cheese, this is not butter. 3 bricks, 24 ounces of cream cheese. Room temp-ish. This is not as room temp as I would like it to be. And I emphasize that in all the videos. Room temp, room temp, room temp. Anyways, now that we got those things in here, get it stirring up. We have 1 cup of white sugar and a quarter cup of brown sugar. Fold that in like so. Again, I'm going to be stopping this, mixing it myself, stopping and mixing. Because one thing I found out as I looked at the instructions today, just looking over it, yeah. Out of all 6 of these I've done, I never even realized it said that I should be using a food processor. Well, I'm using the KitchenAid, so food processor I think would be a little easier. But I'm already committed to this at this point. All right, guys, so I got that mixed in. Next up is eggs. We're using, if you can see it down there, 4 eggs, 2 egg yolks. Pour that in. I should have had it running. And 3/4 of a cup room temp heavy whipping cream. This is what takes it to the next level to be a New York style cheesecake. In case you were wondering. If you weren't wondering, well, there you go. I'm also going to do 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay, so I don't know how this is going to turn out. This peanut butter isn't quite, these peanut butter chips aren't melting quite like the chocolate ones. But at this point, guys, we're just going to do it. Let's just go for it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta go for it. Try it out. Don't ever be scared to try something new. 'Cause this isn't even a recipe. This is just something I thought, hey, why not switch out chocolate chips for peanut butter chips, right? Reese's peanut butter cup time. We'll see what happens here. So, get this mixed together. And then we're ready to plop this into the 9-inch springform pan, put it in the water bath. I got the pellet grill heating up right now. It's trying to get up to 300 degrees. Once I put it in there, I'm just gonna let it go for 3.5 hours. Check it, pull it out, cool it off, do the ganache. The actual cheesecake should have been, I was fighting it here a little bit because it wasn't exactly room temp. That's why that's a crazy critical part to this. Gotta be room temp, guys. Well, it doesn't have to be, but you'll fight it. All right, here we go. Let's just go ahead and get this. Let's just go ahead and drop this in. Get this on the smoker. Yeah, I don't know what's going on this time. We kind of got some little chunks there of cream cheese. Shouldn't be a huge deal. Once it starts cooking, should be fine. I got some on my finger and tried it. I know it's going to be fine. It's delicious. And here we go. Now I'm just going to wait for the pellet grill to keep heating up. I'm going to throw it on there. So I'll be back. All right, here we go. 298, close enough. Let's go ahead and drop it in. Already got the water bath in here. The reason I got the water bath already in here is just because it's easier that way. There we go. All right, so as you can see down below, the main cheesecake is ready to rock and roll. This one took almost 4 hours. I have a little bit too much water in the roasting pan, so it's probably part of it. Anyways, as you can see down below though, this thing is good to go, ready to roll. And behind me, we'll get to that in a minute, but I got the double boiler set up. We're gonna do the ganache. And how we're doing that is in the pot, I've got about this much water. We got a metal bowl on top of that with 1 1/3 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Once that gets melted down, I'm gonna add 1 1/3 cup of heavy whipping cream. I'll do half, stir, 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 stir. Once it's incorporated, do the other half. And then we've got, I believe it's a 1/4 cup of butter. Again, directions and everything will be down below in the description box. So don't worry about it, go down there, that'll give you the how-to. And again, this is identical to the last one we did, the chocolate one. We're just, as you can see down below, we just substituted chocolate chips for peanut butter chips. I think it's gonna be good, guys. So anyways, I'll get back to you in a minute. I'll show you what's going on with this. We'll get this whipped up. We'll bring it over here, dump it on top, let it sit out for about an hour, plop it in the fridge. And just like that, the ganache is ready to go. At this point, we're just gonna pour it over the top. Chocolatey goodness all over that peanut butter. All over the peanut butter, cream cheese goodness. There we go. Just like that. So at this point, I'm just gonna let it sit on the counter for about an hour-ish or so and throw it in the fridge overnight. Yeah, so in the morning, sometime tomorrow, some point when I get around to it, we'll pull this thing out and cut it up and see what it looks like and taste it. That's the main thing, right? So anyways, I'll see you tomorrow. Gotta go. All right, now it's been about 24 hours-ish. Really just need to let it sit for 6 to 8. I didn't feel like cutting it this morning, being half awake, finishing this video, so I waited till now. Anyways, down below, as you can see, this thing is done and good to go. Got a few air bubbles in it, not a huge deal. We're not presenting this. So anyways, now I did take a little knife and cut around the edge. That's what loosened it up. We're going to pop the springform pan off. Coming off kind of weird. There we go. And yeah, I'm gonna pull this up and show you. Some of the ganache actually kind of came down the side because it was already a little bit of a gap there, but there we go. This is the peanut butter cup cheesecake. Let's go ahead and cut a slice. Because really the main thing is, what does it taste like? So You probably really should heat the knife up a little bit, at least run it under some hot water. I didn't, so here we are. Not a huge deal. All right, I'm just gonna get the first slice just so I can pull it out and show you guys. I'm not gonna bore you with cutting the entire thing. That'll make sense. Notice how in the middle it kind of pushed down. I don't know if you can see that, but that's because I just pulled this thing out of the fridge not too long ago. So didn't have time to kind of come up in temp a little bit. And I didn't heat up the knife like under hot water or something like that. Guys, I think this is gonna be good. All right, let's take a look. Boom, boom. Here we go. Let's get it under here. What? What? Guys, I think this is gonna be pretty good. I'm gonna take a bite because that's how I'll know. Now the crust didn't get one thing I did notice is the crust on this one didn't get as crunchy, as tough. But I got a little bit of water in the, between my little waterproofing thing and the springform pan. So anyways. Oh wow. The smoky flavor comes afterwards. You get that peanut butter and that chocolate, and then the smoky flavor comes a little bit afterwards. That's another winner. If you like cheesecake, if you like peanut butter, if you like chocolate, this is a good one. Now, I almost think I might add a little bit more peanut butter chips next time, to be honest with you. I forget what we did, a cup and a half, cup and a third, something like that. I might kick it up to 2 notches of, yeah, I could use a little bit more peanut butter for my taste. Yeah, that's really good. Hey, another cheesecake on the smoker, well done. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I did, because this is delicious and it was well worth it. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, comment, like it, share it, all that good stuff. Anyways, hey, thanks for being here. We'll see you next week.